Konnichiwa, Mina, this is D-Secure, and you're watching PokeCast. Today's 10-minute first impressions video. It's going to be on a DOS game, and that is James Bond, The Stealth Affair. Now, here's a funny thing. I thought I was actually playing this game. That still looks like a booklet, but apparently I accidentally got a copy of the UK version, which they didn't have the licensing to call it by the right name, so it wasn't the James Bond version. This right here is the actual James Bond version, and that's why I'm doing a 10-minute first impressions on it, because it's the US version. So I can actually play a James Bond game instead of it being a alternate version, since they didn't have the license to, which makes me happy now. So that's why there is a second video of the same game, because of the licensing issues. So as always, 10 minutes to play the game. First time playing a game or version thereof, in this case the real version of the game, and they can't skip anything. So let's get that timer started. Timer's been started, and we just have to wait because this is the opening sequence and I cannot skip it. But, like I said, I am very excited because this is the actual version of the game that I wanted to play. And if you watch the other video, you'll hear me. It's like, what, but this isn't James Bond. I was completely confused, and I went and I researched it. There it is. 007 James Bond, The Stealth Affair. And that's exactly what I found out, is that the UK version is the version I had, and it was because, like I had guessed, licensing fees. Or licensing issues. I shouldn't say fees, issues. CIA headquarters. So, that's what makes it fun. So let's see. Oh, yes. Hello, Mr. Bond. Hello, Mr. Director. How can I be of service? My government has asked your magistrary's government, for the corporation of MI5. Your superiors have loaned you to us until we can clear the situation up. If I can be direct, what is the situation? Well, Bond, have you heard of the Stealth? The beautiful gal. A little, through the standard channels. It's an advanced aircraft capable of penetrating through any current technology electronic detecting screen, invulnerable to radar. Heavy firepower. Wow, that is so much better already. That actually makes more sense. Correct, Mr. Bond. However, the version you're talking about is now obsolete. Up until now, we had a far superior model of the Stealth. Up until now, what happened? The Stealth was being tested at NAS Miramar. I can't still not do that one right. Yeah, whatever. Home of the finest pilots in the world, when one of the pilots was killed and the plane stolen. The Soviets? The Pentagon thinks so, but evidence has surfaced leading us to believe that they were not involved directly. Where should I start? Fortunately, we had a live sighting of the Stealth. One of our agents in a small Latin American country called Santa Paraguay has reported of the Stealth landing there. Santa Paraguay. That's where I'll start. Our agent will contact you shortly after you arrive. I'll have transportation arrange everything. Oh, I almost forgot. A couple of things. You will not be able to carry a firearm into the country, but our agent will arrange to get you a replacement as soon as you contact him. Also, a government Wow. Also, a gentleman named Q sent this package for you. He said you'll know what to do with it, and that you had better not treat it like you usually do. Oh man, this is way better than the UK version. Man, they completely butchered it. You gotta watch the other video. Why is there Oh, because we're Americans. We love Mickey Mouse. Right. Mr. Bond, you must recover the stealth. The fate of the free world may depend upon you. Good luck, Mr. Bond. Thank you, Mr. Director. Oh, that is awesome. I didn't notice the Mickey Mouse before. Santa Paragua. Paragua. I think that's how it should be pronounced in Portuguese, I believe. Paraguay. Santa Paraguay? Anyway, okay. So yeah, it's a point-and-click adventure. And I have to say, I'm so happy to finally have the original version. It's a newspaper stand. Use newspaper box. On newspaper box. Yes, nothing happens. Operate. Why would that do any good? Okay. Examine. Newspaper box. It's a newspaper stand. Okay, I kind of looked a little ahead on that way I can at least get a little bit further than I did the last time. So, let's see. Coin slot return. And there is a one ugly coin. Look at that. Wow. Finally, a coin. When you pick up the coin, you get the strange feeling you've done this sometime before. Okay. So, inventory. Coin. Alright. So, use coin. A newspaper. But it worked the first time. Do you think they repaired it since the last time? What? That makes no sense. This is the first time we've been here. Whatever. Okay, examine. Inventory. Okay, what's use newspaper. Use newspaper on James. That won't do anything. Okay. Examine. Inventory. Crap. Okay. So I got a newspaper. Now what am I supposed to do with it? Okay. Use newspaper on the door. That won't do anything. Crap. Okay, I only read like a few things real quick on it, just to at least do something. And now I'm gonna sit here and just like twiddle my thumbs trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with the newspaper. Operate. Okay. Use briefcase on. If you have anything else like this, go ahead and finish it. It's like you did nothing. Okay. Now what to do? Alright, use newspaper on. That won't do anything. Crap. Okay. Speak to custom official. Nothing happened. Okay, speak. Hello, officer. My name is Bond. James Bond. I don't care who you are. In this country, You are all outsiders. Yeah. No sta... let's see, how would that be? No quería came... você está isso. Sai daqui. Probably. Anyways, that didn't work at all. Okay, use... I know I'm supposed to do something with the newspaper. I got the newspaper now. On James, nothing happens. Use newspaper on... Did I already do the door? On green plants. Oh, okay. Well, it's obvious that I've gotten as far as I can without a guide. And that's exactly what these things are. Oh, these things drive me crazy. I've been able to do several of these games. I think the one point-and-click adventure I was able to complete was Trace Memory for the DS. Oh, beautiful game. There goes the timer. And I'll be honest, that game drove me crazy. Oh, that's all I can say. And I was not able to get the true ending. Anyway, so I'm happy I was able to find a copy of the original game that was released, because the opening sequence is so much better. It makes so much more sense, because the having to censor out all the James Bond references, the names, all that, and then change it around just completely destroyed the game. This really helps bring the game to what it should be, and I just can't help but laugh at what they did. I mean, I understand that if you lose the license or you can't get the licensing in the country you're trying to release it to, then it does present a problem, since you already have a game built in another country, and then you can't do it. We've seen that countless times here in the United States, when they bring a game over here and they have to change something, either because they don't have the licensing for it, or to not offend anybody. And I hated when that happened, so I had to go and find a copy and be able to play the original game, because it was bugging me, because I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I'm happy I did that, because now I actually get to see what the actual game is, instead of it introducing John Glames, I think his name was, and it made no sense. Yeah, it's a funny video, because you'll be hearing me. I'm literally just utterly confused, because it doesn't make any sense at all what is going on. And I seriously thought I was playing the original version, because that's what the copy said when I was able to get a hold of it, and it turns out it was actually the UK version. And it's like, why is this so wrong? But so yeah, I'm really excited to have the opportunity to play this, and it's one of those rare occasions to where I didn't know which version I was playing originally. So this is the after video playing the original version, and I have to say, I definitely am happy I did, because I'm enjoying it a lot more than the other one. And of course, I will have to use a guide to beat the game, but sometimes that's just what you have to do, because if you've ever watched my channel, you know exactly what I'm about to say. I suck at these games, but I love them. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is T Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.